Good morning, class. So, how's your day so far? That's good to hear. So, before we start our topic today, may I ask Castro to lead the prayer? Okay. Amen. So, thank you, Castro. So, first, I will check your attendance and say present if your name is called. Okay? Very good. Alimanyo, Castro, Galinato. Oh, I think Galinato is absent. So, let's continue. So I have here an activity. So this is unscramble words. So you need to answer this, okay? Okay. So who wants to answer number one? Okay, go ahead, Galinato. Oh, Galinato is here. Okay, go ahead, Galinato. Oh, let's see. Oh, reading. You're right. So let's proceed to number two. What do you think? Okay, Geraldine, writing. So let's see if it writing. So let's see. Oh, you're right. It's writing. So let's proceed to number three. So what do you think? Castro? Speaking. Okay, let's see if it is speaking. Oh, you're right. So let's proceed to number four, I think. So what is this? Anyone? Okay, go ahead, Geraldine. Okay, listening. So let's proceed. If is oh, very good. So next, who wants to answer this? Okay, Castro. Communication. So let's see if it is communication. Great job. Great job, class. So, let's have a review to our last topic, last meeting. So, do you still remember to our last topic, last meeting, class? Oh, that's good. So, what are topic last meeting? Oh, it's all about teaching skills. So, what is teaching skills? All right, teaching skills. So, let's proceed to our next slide. So, read this first, class. Thank you. So, this is the four macro skills in communication, class. We all know that writing, reading, listening, and speaking is important. And why do you think is it important, class? Go ahead, Castro. Excellence. Yeah, it is important because it helps us to communicate other people. Very good. So, this morning, I will going to read this poem, and you need to listen carefully. Okay? Very good. But before we continue, what will you do if someone is talking? Very good. What else? Can I expect that to you, class? Thank you. So, I will going to read this poem. Sonnet 104. To me, fair friend, you never can be old. To me, fair friend, you never can be old. For as you were when first your I eyed. Just seems your beauty still. Three winters cold have from the forest shook three summers pride. Three beauteous springs to yellow autumn turn. In process of the seasons have I seen. Three April perfumes in thy hot June's burn. Since first I saw you fresh, which which yet are green. Ah, yet doth beauty like a dial hand, still from his figure and no pace perceive. So your sweet hoe, which methinks still doth stand, hath motion, and might I may be deceived. For fear of which, hear this, thou age unbred. Ere you were born was beauty's summer bed. So class, what do you think I'm doing? I'm reading. So, at the same time, I'm speaking also. And you are listening too. Okay. So, let's proceed to our next slide. So, are you familiar with William Shakespeare, class? No. So now, for those who have known William Shakespeare, good. But for those who did not, let us know him. So, William Shakespeare was an English playwright, poet, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's greatest dramatist. He's often called England's national poet and the Bard of Avon. So, um, to practice your skills, writing skills, and I have here an activity. So answer this within 10 minutes. I think, yes, 10 minutes. So you may now start. Are you done, class? That's good. So today, our topic is all about the four macro skills in communication. So let's proceed to our next slide. So when we learn a language, class, there are four macro skills that we need to success communication, which is reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So the first one in macro skills is listening. So listening, the process of using the sense of hearing in order for the person to know what is happening around him. There is three types of listening, which is passive listening, happens when a person listens to the speaker without any response at it. The second one is active listening, happens when a person listens to the speaker while also acknowledging the information given by the speaker. The active listeners also give their brief or short response to given information or of the speaker. The listener also applies all the information he received while listening in order for him to communicate with other persons or to share their feelings and thoughts with each other. So the third one is competitive listening. It will happen when a person listens to the speaker in order for them to give their own opinion to the speaker. He also promotes his or her own ideas as if they are arguing with each other. So our second for macro skills in listening is speaking. So speaking is the process of conveying a message to a receiver verbally, or a process where the listener applies to him or herself the information he or she have heard. So speaking can be a tool in order for an individual to express his or her feelings towards what he heard. So in speaking, communication fails, and the possible causes are the sender don't know how to construct sentence properly, or the receiver can't decode the message given to him by the sender. So our third macro skills in speaking is reading. So, reading is the process of analyzing symbols for you to understand the message conveyed by the sender. So, a person learns to read by memorizing the alphabets, analyzing the sounds per letter, make and applying in it order for him to decode the message given to him by the sender. So, who can give you here an examples of competitive listening? Go ahead, Geraldine. Oh, very good. So, one example of competitive listening is hearing or a debate between two parties. Very good. So, can anyone define, in your own idea, what is passive listening? Go ahead, Castro. Very good, Castro. So, one also of example in passive listening is he or she will only listen to the speaker without giving any feedback. Very good, class. So, what about active listening? Who can give an any techniques? Okay, Geraldine. Okay, thank you, Geraldine. So, building trust and establishing rapport and demonstrating concern is one of techniques in active listening. Our fourth parts of micro skills in communication. Oh, I'm sorry, class. I lost my connections. I'm so sorry. So let's continue. So I have here and so wait, class. Bear with me. Wait. So I have here an activity. So this is true or false. So first, there are three types of listening. Is it true or false? Geraldine? Okay. So false. Are you sure? So let's see. Oh, you're wrong. It's true. So let's proceed. So a person can't learn to read by memorizing the alphabets, analyzing the sounds per letter, make and applying it in order for him to decode the message given to him by the sender. So is it false? Is it true or false? Yes, Castro. False. So let's see. Very good, Castro. So let's proceed to number three. Writing can be practiced by knowing the strokes of each letter in the alphabet. Writing is also a process in which a person can share his thoughts and feelings through symbols. So, Geraldine, is it true or false? True? So, let's see. Very good. Is it true? So let's proceed to our next slide. So speaking can be a tool in order for an individual to express his or her feelings towards what he heard. Is it true or false? Geraldine? False? Are you sure? So let's see. Oh, you're wrong. It's true. So let's proceed to our next slide. So I have here another activity. So the directions is choose the correct answer. So I will just give you 10 minutes to answer. Just 20 minutes to answer in your Neo account. Okay. Go ahead, class. Don't waste your time. Are you done, class? Very good. So I will just check it your work later, okay? So in your assignment, I want you to create a short film with your group and use the four macro skills in communication. Do you understood, class? Very good. So now, who wants to lead our closing prayer? Okay, Castro. Amen. So thank you, class. I hope you learned something. Enjoy your weekend. Bye.